Shalom, shalom. I want to start by giving all praises, glory, and honor to the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. My name is Brother Napak from the Camp Prophets in Babylon down here in Tampa Bay, Florida. And I want to give double honor to elders and apostles, a great millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and blessings to hopeful elect and the ones listening in. And I want to get into a quick lesson. All right, in this lesson, I'm going to title it, You Must Prepare Your Mind. Your mind must be prepared to lose everything in one day. All right. Your mind must be prepared to lose everything in one day. And everything meaning everything in this world. Whether it be your house, your cars, your family. Your mind must be prepared to lose it all. All right, because that's the time we're coming into where we're gonna lose a lot. All right. And your mind must be prepared to lose that. All right. Your mind, your spirit, everything must be prepared for that day. All right. And the way we prepare it now is by mentally detaching from everything in this world. All right. So we no longer care for, the things of this world, whether it be going out having fun, whether it be having, the biggest house or the best cars, because we know all that's going to come in the kingdom to come. All right. So we're prepared to lose everything in this life, all right, to gain what's to come in the next, all right, or in the kingdom. All right, so I'm going to start off with this. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 31. I'm going to get KJV, then the NLT. It says, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. All right, now in the NLT it says, those who use the things of this world should not become attached to them. For this world as we know it will soon pass away. So like I said, we have mentally detached ourselves from the things of this world. Though we use these things, the money, all right, the things, the cars, your home, certain things in this world, we use, all right, but we're not attached to them to where it becomes, a distraction from our faith, all right, where it gets in between us and the Lord, all right, because if you're distracted by these things and if it's hard for you to let them go, imagine when all hell breaks loose and that C-hip comes out, all right, and they forcing everyone to get that C-hip to be able to abide in their society. It's either you're gonna have to, you take that and you keep the things in this world and you die with this world, or you deny that, all right, and you lose the house, the car, the money, your job. You lose those things, all right, and be saved and endure first of all, and be saved from, the nukes that's coming into this place, the utter destruction that's coming to this place, because this world will soon pass away. The fashion of this world passes away, all right? The world as we know it, all these things are going to leave anyways. All these things are going to be destroyed. Your car, all right, everything's going to get nuked here, man. All right, so your mind shouldn't be focused on keeping these things in this world. All right? As soon as you get something, your mind should already be thinking, okay, this is not forever. This is not, this is just temporary. All right? This is just temporary. Everything here in this world is temporary, but what's forever and everlasting is this knowledge, this understanding, and this truth. Your faith, the spiritual things, those are forever, and that's for everlasting. That's going to stay with you. All right? So that's what we should prioritize, is the things that's everlasting instead of the things that's corruptible. All right? You can get a car one day and it can get into a car crash the next. You can get in a car accident with it the next day. All right? So we're not attached to these things like, Jake is in the world, man. All right? Instead, we detached ourselves from it. We gave ourselves, what's the word for it? We release ourselves from having feelings and being emotionally attached to anything of this world. All right, that's why the scripture says, I brought it on one of my other classes, but let go thy mortal thoughts, the weak nature of man. All right, because as man, you should already be thinking like everything I have now could be lost in one day, and that day will come. When they bring out that C-hip, make it mandatory. All right, let's get this scripture as well. They that lose their life for my sake. This is Matthew chapter 16 and verse 25. I'm going to get the KJV and then the NLT. It says, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it." And NLT, it says, "If you try to hang on to your life, you will lose it. But if you give up your life for my sake, you will save it." All right. So you got Jake, that still try to hang on to their lives in this world. They come to this truth. They still want to hang on to their lives. They still got attachments to this life. All right. They still want the fine things of this world. All right. And attach themselves to those things of this world. All right. They haven't fully lost their life. They haven't fully given up their life in this world for the Lord's sake. All right. But brothers that are sincere and genuine, they come into this faith, they come into this knowledge and understanding. They have truly given up their life in this world for the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's sake. All right. Their dreams, aspirations. You still got niggas that want to be rappers in this knowledge, bro. All right. They want to be rappers and they try to mix the truth with it. All right. In these other camps. So it's hard for them to let go of those things because they're still connected to this world. All right. But it says, if you try to hang on to your life, you will lose it. So Jake want to hang on to this life. They want to keep the things of this life. All right. And even Jake in the world, bro, they want to hang on to this life. So when this truth is brought unto them, it doesn't match with their spirit. All right. Because really they want to, be comfortable here in this world forever, all the way until they die of old age. That's where Jake mind is, man. All right. Jake mind is to prosper in this world. All right. And that's why when the destruction of this world will come, they will be destroyed with it. All right. And I think it gets, let me see. I'm going to get that real quick as well. I believe it's 2nd Ezra 15. All right. Because Jake is going to die with this world, man. Right here, it says, 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and 14 says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein." All right, so death and destruction unto this world and they that dwell therein. All right. So what does it mean when it says them that dwell therein? All right, it's talking about the ones that's conforming to this world. Their mind is still, of this world. So death and destruction to this world. All right, and them that dwell within it. Because brothers, we have mentally and spiritually, even though we're physically still here, we mentally and spiritually have, given up on this world, left this world. Our minds is not a part of this world. All right, so Jake is ready to let it all go. Let everything here go for the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, for the Lord's sake. All right, because the Lord has sacrificed himself for us. All right, and that's what Jake is doing. This is our reasonable service, our reasonable sacrifice, is letting go of the things of this world, letting go, and being not conformed to this world and the laws of this world. All right. But we're growing. We're growing into, being more spiritual. All right. For the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, staying in the spirit and not in this, carnal flesh. So like I said, when push comes to shove, when all hell breaks loose, people are going to be trying to hang on to the things that they have. All right. They're going to try to hang on to those things by getting that C hip. The comfortability, their jobs. And you seen that back in 2020 with that, the whole, Jabberwocky. They said if you don't take it, you ain't gonna be able to work at your jobs no more. You ain't gonna be able to, walk around freely. You gotta be, in the house. So people took it because they were scared. They feared that they was gonna lose their job, their lives here. All right, but brothers, we was like, man, what the hell, with all that, and the Lord still came through. That's the crazy part. The Lord still came through. Brothers, we didn't take that, man. All right, and we still got our jobs. We still got our homes. We still got our vehicles. We still got the things that we need. We're able to walk outside freely. So now it just made those who got it look even more, crazy and even more dumb, because now that they don't have, not now that they see that they didn't need it, it's like they got that for no reason. All right, now they about to start dropping like flies, and you already got people that's dying from it. But that's another story for another day. But we have fear of the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai. So when, like I said, when push do comes to shove, we're not fearing what Esau's going to come down with, his devices. All right, let's get that. Be not ignorant of Satan's devices. We're not ignorant of his plans and his schemes, man. So we have total faith in the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai, and your devices. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. It says, I'm going to get the KJV to the NOT. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And then it says in the NOT, so that Satan will not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes. All right, so Satan's not going to be able to outsmart us, and what this devil do is he use a fear tactic to put fear into the minds of the people. Oh, you're going to lose this if you don't take that Jabberwocky. You're going to lose your job. You're going to lose your house. You're going to be able to walk outside freely, and that put fear into the people. All right, because they don't fear the Lord. They fear the things that they see. All right, they don't see the Lord if they don't fear the Lord, but they see them losing their jobs. They see them, not being able to abide in society any longer. So people get scared. All right. It says, for we are familiar with his evil schemes. We know this devil, man. We know what he's trying to do. We know what his plans is, his evil schemes. All right. So we ain't getting got by those things. That's why we ain't get got by the Jabberwocky. We is able to outsmart the devil, Satan himself, through the faith of the Lord Yahweh Shai and his knowledge, wisdom, understanding. All right. They try to come with the whole, pandemic shit, I don't really want to say it. I don't want to get strike, but damn, it's a little too late. But they try to come with that whole thing, bro, and it got a lot of Jake. It got a lot of Jake, It got a lot of Jake, but it didn't get the Lord's men. It didn't get the ones that serve the Lord in sincerity, that genuinely serve the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai in faith. It didn't get them. It didn't get us. So we give all praises, glory, and honor to the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai that he has blessed us with the minds to let go of these things of this world. All right. That's why this class is titled this. Your mind must be prepared to let go of the things of the world. And actually, I'm just going ahead and get that Mortal Thoughts. All right, I got it in my last class, but I'm gonna get in this one too, because that's a great precept to go with this. It says 2nd Ezra chapter 14 and verse 14. It says, let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off not the weak nature. All right, so those mortal thoughts, those burden, that burden of man, the fear, that weak nature, those emotions, you know, being attached to everything in this world. Let go of those things, bro, because at the end of the day, we're coming to a time where you're going to lose everything. All right? We're coming to a time where, you may lose family. You may lose friends. Not that you should have friends in this world in the first place. You're going to lose, your house, your job, your car. Everything you have here is going to be gone. All right? And all we can do is pray and hope to the Lord that he can save us and our families. All right? So you got to let go of everything else, though. When it comes, like I said, push comes to shove, Esau tried to beguile you. Or not even beguile you, but what's the word for it? Basically put your family, all right, in harm's way to make you denounce the Lord. If it comes to that point, because Esau gonna try to get to brothers, man. Esau gonna try to, torment brothers. All right. And that could be a trial of your faith. That can be the Lord really just testing your faith through him, putting your family in harm's way. And you got to be able to be like, man, I trust in the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right. And keep your faith in the Lord and endure. And the Lord may end up saving your family. Or he may not. But your mind should be ready to let go of it, man. All right. And that's the whole gist of this lesson. But it says, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. So set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto you, man. All right, set aside those thoughts, that mind, of, I don't, because Jake mind be so caught up in the troubles of this world. All right, and the hell that they catch, and even the hell that's about to come. All right. Oh man, they gonna try to demonize us. Set aside those thoughts, that are most heavy unto you. All right. Because at the end of the day, man, you gotta have faith in the Lord, trust in the Lord, believe in the Lord. And when you have that faith and trust in the Lord, those things no longer bother you. Those thoughts no longer torment you. It no longer torments your soul and your spirit. All right? But it says, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. So those greater evils that you have seen happen already is going to be done hereafter. You're going to catch more hell. There's going to be more hell to come. It's going to be Jacob's trouble. It's going to be, the MOTB, the sea hip being put out, man. You're going to have all these things happening, all these prophecies popping off. All right, and it's going to be greater evils than the things you have already seen, man. So just be prepared and ready for that. All right? So, hey, man, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect. And the ones listening in, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Rakakadash. And, once again, the bonus to elders and apostles.